Jim and I are pretty excited to be talking to you from a hemp farm in southern Minnesota. Well, the soil is so rich, it's really black and grows some of the best hemp you've ever seen. We're excited to show you what we found here at the Keitzer family farm. So come on along with us. We'll talk to Sarah, to Lucas, and even to their daughter Jadyn about hemp and how CBD has changed their lives. It's going to be fun. Sarah and Lucas have been generous enough to not only share their story about their interest in hemp farming and CBD, but they also told us a little bit about their daughter Jadyn, a 10-year-old who also suffers from a number of illnesses that have been helped by CBD.
So our daughter Jadyn was born in 2009, and she was born with generalized vascular and lymphatic abnormalities. So we noticed right away that she had lymphedema in her right foot, which is basically swelling. Her lymphatic system did not develop correctly, and it not only affected her foot and lower leg, she has a very large inoperable mass in her abdomen that causes her a lot of pain. It's wrapped around and through blood vessels and intestines and major organs. Every week she was having pain, maybe 4 days a week. And so as a 9-year-old, we were starting her already on ibuprofen daily, or different things to mitigate the pain. And we've doctored at Mayo Clinic with her since she was an infant, and she probably has about 17 different specialists that follow her, and she has either biannual or yearly MRIs to monitor that mass, make sure it's not growing or changing in such a way that would present more risk to her health.
So I have a mass in my abdomen, which gives me stomach aches quite often, but my mom had me start trying to take CBD oil, and that helped with my stomach aches, and now I don't get very many stomach aches very often.
When we decided to start CBD, it was a really neat experience. We started her on it, as a 9-year-old. I didn't really explain why, because I wanted unadulterated kind of proof or whatever, so that I wasn't feeding her what I was hoping to hear or see. And within that first week, she was no longer complaining of belly pain. We've been at a year now, and we went down from pain, 4 days a week to, I think she's complained 3 times in the last year since being on CBD. And that truly was the eye-opening moment for me. We've done some experimental medicines with her through the Mayo Clinic. Many different things that we've tried to do to mitigate her illness. She's very rare. There's maybe only 50 to 100 people in the world that have her condition. And the experimental medicines that we had, some came with more side effects than others, and we really didn't get any positive results. So it was pretty amazing that CBD impacted our lives the way it did, and her health. November of last year, I went into our local mall, River Hills Mall in Mankato. It was the first CBD store in Mankato for sure, and definitely in southern Minnesota. So with the background as a dental hygienist, they didn't have any entrepreneurial experience, so it was really trial by fire. Reached out to the city of Mankato, reached out to other people in the industry that I had found online, researched several months to find a wholesale partner that I trusted, for products that I really felt were highest quality on the market at a good price point, and dove in.
While Sarah Keitzer is busy literally minding the store, her husband Lucas is here in the fields, not only taking care of growing hemp, but innovating the way that they do so, with innovative new planting ideas that he's developed himself. Let's take a look.
This is on our family farm. I farm with my dad and my wife and my mother. I farm corn and soybeans mainly, and as well as we do some custom farming for some neighbors. And we decided to get into the hemp to diversify here this year with my wife's CBD store. we felt it was a good fit and could add to our journey.
Well, I've always said from the beginning that I'm the imposter farmer. So I'm a dental hygienist is my background. My husband and father-in-law definitely are the farm minds here on the farm. But we did, get picked up some really good nuggets early on that, fit it to your farm. Don't reinvent the wheel. And that actually led us down a direction a little bit different than others have been doing as far as planting their crop. My husband, through his full-time job, builds planters for corn and soybeans, and with his access to the technology, the engineers that he works with normally, he was able to create and build a custom planter so that we actually did seed to soil.
I have access to a lot of the best technology that's available today as far as traditional corn planters go. I was able to utilize that technology and work with the engineers to build a hemp planter that I truly believe is going to be the future of planting hemp.
Early on, when I was trying to find a safe product, I was frustrated by not knowing what I could trust, what information was accurate. You want to make sure that you're having a certificate of analysis. Every batch needs to be verified that it's free of harmful substances, pesticides, metals. The plant itself is interesting. It cleans the soil. It's a phytoremediator. And those things can, bleed over into your final product if not grown or processed correctly. And then also third-party lab testing, somebody independent of that company that can verify that quality. Obviously now being a hemp farmer and going to have our own product at the end of the day, or our own crop at the end of the day, opens up a lot of opportunities for my business. And I'm excited next year to be able to offer products that I can literally say, hey, I've touched that plant in the ground, and now it's in your tincture. So I'm working locally with different processors and resources here in the state of Minnesota to formulate my own products, and I'm very excited to have those on my shelves in the coming year.
If you'd like to find out more about the Keitzer family farm and their products, we invite you to visit their website at JourneyOrganics.com. We'll have the address and some special offers on some of their CBD products available for you at our website as well. That's JourneyOrganics.com, and look for the special CannabisIRL offer. Thanks for joining us.